When you think of the name Norton, you think of a high-priced bike that most of us normal people just could never afford. Like the Manx Art that Kate rode a few months back. But this could change all that. Norton have done something wild and they brought us this Atlas at a very, very affordable and competitive price. So if you want to see what this bike has to offer, stick around and I will roll the intro. Right, we're here at Iceland on the Norton Atlas ride to give us a first impression. The seat is slider. The seat is very, very slider. It's woo! It's so slippery. But it is an incredibly small bike. It's got a nice amount of pull. Oh, there we go. We're straight into it. We're straight into it. Straight into an hairpin, and then. It pulls all right, you know. It's got plenty good throttle response. It's not got, considering it's fly-by-wire, it's pretty keen. Is your seat really slippery? It feels like they've got Vaseline on it. I think that was last night. I've been outed. Straight away, it's a relatively comfy bike. Oh wow, look at this. So this is Reykjavik. We're in Iceland, living our best life. I want to carry it on when we get to some good roads. But I wanted to give my very, very first impression. The brakes are superb. The brakes are fantastic. Like, that front brake is so sharp. But it's basically got Brembo's. It's got Byberries on with 310mm discs, so they're going to be good. Right. Oh what? The quick shifter did not like that. The quick shifter did not like that. As for riding, it handles and rides really well. The ergonomics of the bike, they've done a great job. The quick shifter's a little bit janky. Oh wow, that's nice. The quick shifter is quite janky. But if you're on full gas, it's not that bad. Oh wow, it's very windy. I'm going to put it in a different mode. That was in sports mode. I'm going to put it in urban. Not urban, I'm going to put it in touring. But no, the engine does sound, I don't know if this is being picked up. It does sound quite agricultural. I'm getting massive, massive BMW vibes off the dash. Like, the dash does look and feel very BMW-esque. I'm going to give it a little bit of beans to just see how it is. But it handles surprisingly well. Right, let's give it a little bit and see what. Like, it pulls incredibly well. It really does. It's got the go. It doesn't feel like 70 horsepower, which I didn't think it would. But it's got a lot of torque. It does feel more on the 60 horsepower side when you wind it on, but it's very, very smooth through the rev range. Very, very smooth. I'm still using clutch. I should use the blipper. It's just habit. It's hard to get used to. But it goes round corners exceptionally. I like it. It's a real nice bike to ride. Now, sports mode, I found the quick shifter a little bit janky, but in normal mode, it's in touring mode, it's buttery smooth. Yeah, this is the Apex, and you can get the Apex in the orange and the green, but if you got the normal Atlas, it's an £150 optional extra. Now the Apex you can get in the blue, but personally I think the black or the orange are the nicest colours. I really like this little stubby exhaust. I think it really ties it all in. Like, they've got a massive collector underneath, which is hidden very well. But the little tiny exhaust, I really like that. This hasn't got the alloy sump. So I think it's only got the screen and the heated grips. Now it is very BMW-esque, with the rear lights being on and all being part of one. Let's have another spin. I like this bike. Like, in tow, the quick shifter's buttery smooth. Like a minute ago it was like duh duh, and then the blipper back down, it does quite well. I think my biggest con is going to be the seat. It's a bit slippy. Like, the brakes are superb. The 310mm discs on the Vibray calipers, they work incredible. I'm literally leaning sideways. It's so windy. It's so windy. This is a nice bend, but I'm a bit scared. I don't want to push it. Oh wow! Wow, that's got a nice turning circle. Look at that! Look at that! The turning circle's fantastic. Let's see what it's like on. It's got real good balance. It really does. Like, that's full lock turn and it's so tight. That turn is crazy tight. I like the fact that it's got an adjustable gear lever. It doesn't look the nicest, but it's just a 10mm and you can literally take it out and move it along. I like that a lot. And they were saying that this is an air duct to, when the fan kicks in, it pushes the air down underneath the engine to move it away from your body, which on the hot summer days is a fantastic idea. I don't think there's many what actually do that. So this has got a big cowl on it, and then there's a big plastic duct, so when the air hits it comes down and goes underneath away from your legs and stuff. In summer that is going to be great. Winter not so great, because sometimes it's nice to have the warm engine warming your legs up. So it is touchscreen with gloves on, which is nice. So you can do all this, go through all the settings by just touching. You don't have to scroll. But what you can do as well, you can also hold this down and it puts you on it as well. And then we just give it some beans. Give it all the beans. It does have a stutter when you do the quick shifter mid-bend. I think that's to do with the cornering traction control. It doesn't like the gear change after a bend. I've noticed that a lot. I don't know if that's to do with cornering traction control, cornering, or just the traction control in general, but if you change gear, leave it. You're like, "Burr." I'm not sure what that is. That could just be a software update for future. Oh wow, look at that. Like, if I come round here, give it some, and then every corner it does it. I want to say that that's the cornering traction control it's got. So what you've got to do is just be in the right gear, and then drive it out, and then, oh, he still did it. Well, I don't understand why he's doing that. fact, no, I'm going to leave it in touring mode, and I'm going to turn traction control off. See if that fixes it. I think it is, because it does have cornering ABS and cornering traction control. Turn traction off and see if that solves the problem. See if it's because I'm banked over and I'm trying to give it some. It's just, but it's all learning. We're all learning here. The mirrors though, they're real stiff, and they're really, really clear when they're riding. Go now? Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's way better. Let's see if I can come out of a bend and just give it some. Let's see if that works now. Oh, night and day. Night and day. So if you are coming out of bends and you want to give it some, you've got to turn your traction control off. But honestly, it doesn't feel like it's got that much power. That's way better. I'm glad I figured that out. The cornering traction control is super intrusive, and if you wanna press on, oh, the great thing as well, it's got hill hold. So you just say so you just pull the brake in, hill hold comes on, and it's not like other bikes. The hill hold stays until you set off. It's not timed, so I can now just sit here for the longest time. And I asked them, if I turn the bike off while still holds on, will it hold it like a handbrake? But they said no. But that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? If you could turn hill hold on and it lock your wheels up with the brakes. Yeah, it might cause complications down the line, but as a safety aspect, not being able to push your bike off, that'd be great. Oh wow! Like the heated grips, they've got 3 settings, and I'm on the setting 1 and they're too hot. It's not the coldest of days, I am very warm, but they are very, very warm. Oh, it smells like Iceland. It smells like farts. But as far as it goes, the suspension for me feels great. It is on the firmer side. Now it does have 43mm KYB front forks that are fully adjustable for compression, rebound and preload. And it does have a KYB rear shock that is also fully adjustable. And you do have 180mm of travel front and back, so it's got a real nice amount of travel on the bike. It is a proper adventure bike. The 585cc engine pulls well. It doesn't quite feel like it pulls as strong as its competitors with 70 horsepower, but it definitely pulls strong. Now the standard model comes in at 8,250 pounds. The model we are riding is the Apex, and that comes in at 9,450 pounds. Now the main differences are it has cornering ABS and traction control, it has the much nicer colour options, and you can get the blue for an extra £150, but the orange is the nicest in my opinion. Now at the moment you can only get these bikes with cast wheels, but they are bringing out the cross spoke wheels in the future. This is the luggage you get. The accessories are the Givey boxes. So yeah, it does have the 25 litre each side on the side panniers and a 34 litre top box as optional extras, and they are going to come in not far off £1,000. But they look smart, they look really smart. We had a little bit of lunch and now we're back on the road again. On the road again! The riding position is very, very comfortable. Like, I'm 5'11" and I do have a little bit of bend on the knee. I think the seat being a little bit higher would be nice. They are making a comfort seat for it, which will put it from 845 to 860, and I think that'll be a little bit more comfortable for me. but they're also bringing a lower seat which puts it from 845 to 825. So that gives a lot of options for people, because at 845 it's already very small because it is quite narrow. Considering it is only a small cc bike, it is only 585cc, it feels well planted on the road. It does have a very good riding position. Like, I'm feeling like my arms are just, I'm not leaning forward, I'm not leaning back. I feel like I'm sat in a neutral position, reaching the bars very well. It feels like I've got a lot of control over the bike. My legs are at a bend which I'd like to be a little bit straighter, but it's not uncomfortable. I find it a lot better with the peg rubbers out, because my feet feel like they're attached to the pegs. Yeah, there's less vibration, but it raises you up about an inch. Look at this though, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely top tier, Canary, beautiful. Beautiful kit. Oh, look at that, oh that's cool. Enduro mode is brown. How cool is this? Enduro mode is brown. Urban's green. Rain is blue for water. Touring is like a teal. Sport is red. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if we're going to see any geishas. Any geishas. Or gushers. We'll call them gushers. Ooh, it's a big pothole. It does sound quite nice from standard. It's got a real nice... It's got a real nice roar from the inlet. Yeah, it is pretty on the bumps. Right, first little bit of off-roading. The suspension's nice. I think that the sharpness of the suspension on the road makes it really nice off-road. It seems to take it very, very well. It doesn't bother it at all. It's got a very quick throttle. The front end's quite light. Like this. You can move it across quite easily. These flies are killer. It spins up very, very easily. So this is the little bit of off-roading that we're doing. We're not doing proper off-roading, it's just a gravel track. There's not that really much, but as you're just seeing, it wheel spins pretty easy. That surprised me, I didn't think it would light it up like that. It's quite well balanced as well. Like, I've been on it for a few hours now, and we've just done a stand-up turn, and it's incredibly easy to ride. It's incredibly well balanced, and the engine has got bags of torque, so you don't have to, and you're not worrying about are you gonna stall it, because it doesn't feel like it wants to stall. It feels great. Yeah, it is a really, really easy bike to manoeuvre. It doesn't feel... It feels like it's got a long way to go before it starts getting heavy. Like, if you look now, like, it's not particularly a heavy bike. It's very well balanced. Like, for turning round, and the engine... It doesn't feel the weight. No, and the engine's got bags of torque. Like for doing the slow manoeuvres. So we're trying an enduro mode, so we can lock the back wheel up, but honestly there's that much grip here, it's not necessary. It rides pretty well. Enduro mode, with all the assists off, it rides really well. It's so well balanced, it surprised me actually. I didn't think it'd be this good. And enduro mode, it's zero effort. Like, it's an easy bike to ride. I would like to actually try and take one of these properly off-road, because I feel like it would just work. Like, I feel like with the balance and stuff like that, with a set of knobblies on, it would be decent. I feel like it's better in sport mode on this ground, because you don't want the back wheel to lock up on this really. No. Having it in sports mode with traction off on this sort of ground, it's ideal because you don't have to worry about locking the wheels up. You can just chill, and you can just. It's good. You don't have to worry about locking up. You stop fast enough. It's really good. It's really good actually. It's such a manageable bike off road. And it just it's just fun. It's a very confidence inspired bike. It's just so much fun. The suspension is jarring on the road, but the second you get off road, it makes sense because it works well. It is a TV bike made in India by TVS, but it feels more like the controls feel great. The riding feels great, the engine feels great. Yeah, it's a bit rattly, but like look, it's so easy to ride. I'm just in 4th gear here. Let me take it around this corner. 4th gear, just over 2,000 RPM, and it drives it out. Yeah, I slipped the clutch ever so slightly, but it just pulls it through, which you wouldn't expect it to do. At first I got on it and yeah, I was comparing it to the T7 because it's a 270 degree crank on a parallel twin with 70 horsepower. So I was comparing it to the T7, but it's also got quite a lot less cc'age. So it's not a fair comparison, but for usable power on and off road, they've hit a winner. Oh, that was a big wobble. That was a big wobble. I rate it. That was quite quick. It handles, even with the road tyres on, it handles it superb. Right, I think that's going to be it. So, we'll get to the outro. That's the day over, and we've had an absolutely fantastic day. It's performed great. The bike itself, it just handles superb. The riding position's great. The power delivery is great. I took the revs all the way down to 3,000 RPM and it pulled cleanly all the way back up to redline, which surprised me in this day of age. With the smaller CC bikes, you do find that they're quite janky on the lower end RPM. So it was a real nice change to have that smoothness. Now it is a parallel twin, so it is still thud, 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 thud. So now we'll get to my pros and cons, what I like and what I dislike about it. The seating position is fantastic. I'm not reaching for the bars, I'm just sat upright. There's no stress on my back, it's great. The pegs could do with being a little bit low. When I took the rubbers out, it made it a little bit more comfortable. It took a bit of the bend out the leg, because it is a very small bike. The brakes are absolutely superb. I couldn't believe how well they stopped. I did an emergency stop on it and you're barely pulling the brake in. They are absolutely fantastic. And I really like the engine. And now for my cons. The indicator button, it doesn't click. So I found myself pressing it and not realising I'm pressing it hard enough and holding it for too long and turning the hazards on. When you've got the bike off, you can feel a click, but when you're riding, because of the vibrations of the bike, you can't feel it. The quick shifter feels quite janky. The blipper going down the gears is absolutely buttery smooth, but the mid-range revs for the quick shifter, I feel like it's not quite there yet. The low RPM quick shifter works great and the high RPM quick shifter works great, but the ordinary riding speeds, it's just not right. I know I said the seating position is great, but it's also, I think, a higher seat would be a little bit nicer. It is quite slippy and it does slide you into one position, so you can't move around at all. So when you're sat in it, you are fixed in one position, and it would be great if it had more of a comfort seat, something was a little bit taller and have it a little bit flatter. But all in all, I really like the bike. It's been a great bike to ride. It's an easy bike to ride and it just works. So if you're liking these videos, please make sure you hit that subscribe button.